Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tales of Arise, where we're going to get started with what I assume is the final dungeon today. So I'm very excited for that. We are stocked up. I'm just going to quickly take some food and hopefully do a character skit, which should give us a nice little trophy. I will do if the game doesn't want to troll me.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me! Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
Okay, we have cooking skits that I didn't plan for, but what do I want? I want this attack plus large, I think, going in to
This is
what
great.
I expect is a battle-heavy episode. Let's cook some Venas. As if it only lasts 5 minutes. We'll chat to Dolahim. Why not?
Care if I hang out for a while?
I'm saving Shion for the time
Would you
being.
perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few hours.
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in these parts.
Music? Where are you going to find musicians all the way out here?
There's more to music than what people play. It's in the grass, fluttering in the wind, the leaves in the trees, and the songs of birds and insects. Once you open your ears, you'll find that music is truly everywhere in this world.
What sounds like music depends on who's listening, huh? It's an interesting idea, but I think it might be a little too difficult for me. Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instruments? You used to be a musician, didn't you?
Those are well out of my reach at this point. That aside, I don't feel that I yet have the right to play any of them again. You could say that it is in part my way of atoning for that which I have failed to do over the years.
Meaning that you haven't completely given up on making things right.
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like you're still holding out hope for a brighter future. Picture yourself being able to play your music again. Doesn't that motivate you to keep going even when things get tough?
I see what you mean. I didn't realize that drive still lingered within me. The darkness in one's heart is sure to manifest in their music. However, I promise you that one day, when that darkness has finally lifted, I shall let you hear me perform.
Well, now that you've said it, you're gonna have to follow through. I look forward to hearing you play.
Nice.
Next time, what say we discuss relics?
Oh, apparently that wasn't the last one for Dohlim. That's fine.
Feeling better after last night?
Right. Crack on. I completely forgotten how to get to navigate around. To... Where the... Ah, there we are.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Retirement plans.
I wonder what Helgarahi civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohlim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
So we are on the dead world of Rena. Look at all that hollowing. That isn't water, that's hollowing. Come on, I want to see some battles. I want to power it. Because I think it's reasonable to aim to complete at least the main story of Tales of Arise in the next week or so.
Looks like we've worked
depending on how we do
energy.
in the next couple of days. It is partly my own fault for leaving it so late. Kind of got carried away with the Jubilee Bank Holiday weekend.
Helgarahi!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Yeah, smash time!
I knew there was something off here.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
I'm just getting started. I'm going to use all the
When did I get so popular?
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Can I have a heal, please?
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Dragon form! Dazzle!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Vacuum blade!
Annihilation!
Blow away! Hurricane thrust!
Here goes!
Slide!
Oh,
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here's the evil heaven and earth!
Watch it!
Freeze laser!
It exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast!
Dragon form! There! Lightning thrust! Stardust!
I'll crush you!
oh, laws on the warpath.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Blow away!
We got the advantage.
Take that one out.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Raw's
Do
on.
it! Astral energy!
Say no more. Shut!
Well done!
Be still!
Whirling struggle!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
Do it!
Coming through!
Oh,
Ha!
Mystic Art is fine as well, I guess.
Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death to victory!
Lightning slash!
As if someone died. Don't be using life bottles. They cost money.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Dahnan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
Sweet. I want to just have a quick look. Skill panel. No. Nothing worth spending there.
We lose.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helgarahi, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helgarahi. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Dear God, what is with all the constant skits?
Just look at the
I want to get into battles.
The Helgarahi's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, no, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Dahnan, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
That's all?
I've got a really bad
These are level
feeling
50.
about this.
Eat this! Can't get out of this!
Mega Ray! Hurricane! Thunder! These ones can run rings around us.
First strike! Be still! Hurricane strike!
Blah, 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 blah. In here! I'll be mega healing on.
Burn in hell! Dragon
Hey,
form!
what is hot?
Flaming thrust!
Holy land! Chain between heaven and earth. Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done.
I'm on it!
Searing
Be still! The storm! Stardust! Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in your doing.
Raining flash!
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Air thrust!
Be still!
A whirling
I'm on
flood.
it! Rising falcon!
Winds of heaven.
Nice. Gonna try and fight as much as I can because I want the materials.
Far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory...
See? Easy.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Dahnans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Dahnans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Dahnans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Let's go!
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Big elevator. Gegham Helgarahi. Oh, we got...
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Well, that was a bit of a shithead.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you truly.
More Sukus?
Keep calm and take them down.
Thanks, Xion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Recover our... Oh. Pick it up.
Enemies incoming! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
We'll take them down.
Come out of there! Holy
Where are you going?
These fists have got your name on them!
Vacuum blade! I'm on it! Back into the
Lightning
fray!
thrust!
A whirling struggle!
Lunar Rondo!
Burn! Winds of heaven!
Double demon phase! First strike! Burn!
Here's Dragon
Lightning flash! Blow away! Lightning flash! Be still!
Freeze laser!
Keep making mistakes on what. Oh, hold on. It's trying.
So, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Sion actually look flustered.
One more time! Denied!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alvin.
A wailing Dantia light divine! A whirling struggle!
I owe you so much.
More?
Sleep now.
Rising sun!
That's enough! Talon Hurricane!
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine! Do it!
You're really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, reassuring to have you around.
Be still! First strider! Talon storm! Rising phoenix!
Here, let me
Talon
know.
Hurricane!
Blow away!
Glimmer Dragon!
Where are you going?
Eagle
Blow away!
Sleep now.
Talon storm! More?
Flame! Reload!
Dazzle!
Talon Hurricane! Annihilation!
Lunar Rondo! Stunner!
By the power of flame!
Be still!
Dragon Get out of here with the others! Eagle of
Flame inside me! Dirt to be let
corruption!
free! Eat dirt!
Back
Blow
into the
away!
fray!
Dragon swarm!
Annihilation!
Try this!
Searing
Explosive
flame!
ring!
Reload! Air thrust!
Be
Use
still!
the healing art! First aid! Divine savior!
Infernal torrent! More? We did it!
Searing flame! Sealed!
Oh, that was nice.
Mine!
Dragon swarm!
Talon Hurricane! Do it!
Go Lee! In an instant! Impact block! More?
You all!
Soaring light spear! Stunner! Lunar Rondo! Strike! This one's all mine! Eat this! Blow away! Now I'm in the groove! Be still! More? It's go time! Double demon phase! Swallow dance! Here I come! Now I'm in the groove! Talon Hurricane! Burn! Dragon swarm!
Healing circle!
Try this!
Primed and ready!
Stop! Thanks! Be still!
A whirling
Mind
struggle!
falcon!
Winds of heaven! First strike!
Slice!
now!
Tear!
Get on it!
Point this time!
Talon storm!
Lunar Rondo!
Seal!
Blow away!
There with the others!
Eat this! Hurricane more? Dragon soaring light spear!
Power of
Slice!
flame! Divine trace!
Force flash!
Keep missing.
Running strike!
Ah,
I never miss!
All finished, you hear it now! Blow away!
Talon storm! Reload!
There!
Seal!
Now I'm in the groove! Rising
shine!
Infernal turret!
I'm going to primed and ready!
Ignite!
I can do this all day! Here, let me
Lightning
help!
flash!
In here! First aid!
Lightning thrust!
Do it!
Tear! Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Disaster phase one!
Lunar Rondo!
Resurrection!
Soaring light spear!
A new leaf on life!
Dragon
Here!
Should have
Between
messed with
heaven
me!
and earth! Damn it!
Lightning flash!
A wailing Dantia lightning! Where are you going?
Dragon swarm!
this the last one?
I'm on a roll
Lightning
now!
flash! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I think I'm getting
Nice.
stronger.
Levels.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they
They're dangerous.
are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go... Go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jumped.
More bees.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Insects should stay on the ground.
Come on! I'll finish you here and now!
Glacial Spear. Here's
Burn in hell! I'm on it!
Rising Cascade.
Rising! Try this!
Radiant Light.
Infernal Torrent!
Eat this.
Raining Slash!
One more time.
I'll finish you here and now!
Do it.
Dragon Shout!
Shit, too slow.
Here's evil.
Blow away!
Freeze Blade. We're in the home stretch, guys. What you say?
Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get to do that? Dragon Shout!
Searing Flame. This one's mine.
Be still!
Illuminate the dark.
I'll never
Holy Wind.
Next!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Dragon Force!
I'm just gonna Mystic Art straight off the bat.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A chain between heaven and
Lightning
earth.
Thrust!
Let me help. Lightning.
Rising Falcon! Now I can let loose!
In here. Coming in. Back into the fray.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm a little wary of all these gels getting used. They're expensive to replace.
Stronger.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Can't get out of this!
Lunar
Raining
corruption.
Slash!
Feel. Eat dirt.
Talon Storm!
Let's get you all tucked
Rising
away.
Phoenix!
And into the shadows. You got company.
Raining Slash! Burn! Super Swallow Dance! Dragon Swarm!
Bananas, let's go.
Try this!
Will this help? Magic.
Explosive
Freeze
Ray!
Lancer. A whirling
Take
tornado.
this! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Dragon Swarm!
That'll bring you down. A chain between heaven and
Prepare
earth.
to be sealed, O fleet of foes.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice.
Guess we don't know our own strength.
So we're nearly all
Say that again.
level 47 across the board. Platinum chunk. We'll go this way first. In fact, no. No, no, no. Okay. We go through the door. I wanted to just check if there was any treasure. Alright, that were a bit of a drop. Yeah, okay, so this is dead end. Oh, there's a big one here. Alpha Livid Wolf.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to
Polycontrus.
Rising Falcon!
Here. Don't you
Demon Fang! Be still!
There you are. Here my
Try
call.
this!
Celestial hammer.
Infernal Torrent! Ah! You're mine!
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you alright?
Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
What would I do?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Might be worth me dealing with the smaller ones first.
Oh. Raging storm.
In a vine!
Healing circle.
Raining Slash!
Thanks so much. I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Rising
All mine can do is cause
Oh,
havoc and
you
destruction.
fuck knocking me out of it there.
Eat dirt!
Healing circle.
I owe you one! Inferno! Dragon Swarm! There! Dragon Swarm! First strike!
Prepare to be sealed.
I'm just gonna take this one out.
Ha! Now!
Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art. My Astral Spirit.
Here I go.
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil. Raging Swallow Dead. I'm just getting
Turbo Demon Fang!
Rocked and red.
Raining Blast!
Hurricane.
Rising Falcon! Turbo Demon Fang!
The big one getting in the way is actually quite annoying.
Going.
There! Coming through!
Just missed it out straight off the bat to get rid of the small one.
Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all. Snake the Dark.
Damn it, why did you use the gel?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Right.
A wailing battery.
Inside me, cure to be let free! Not a chance! Struck!
I'll heal you all.
Not today!
Talon Hurricane.
Raining Slash!
Raging Storm.
I'm on a roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Super Swallow Dead! I'll finish you here and now!
Soaring Light Spear! Hurricane Blast!
First aid. Fire. A wailing banshee of lightning. Mega ray. One
Point Blast!
A whirling
Soaring
trouble.
Light Spear!
Annihilation. Winds of
Swallow
heaven.
Dead! I'm just getting started!
Heal. Let me help.
Hurricane!
Dragon Form!
Raging cascade. Arc require complete healing.
Raining Slash! First strike! Blow away!
Talon Hurricane!
Maelstrom.
I'll finish you here and now!
All mine!
Lemon Ice.
Hurricane
No.
Blast!
I won't give in! Time for one more! I'll tear you apart!
Nice.
Crush you!
I think we just hit the stun.
Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
I'm going to need to use all the
Raining
power
Slash!
of my healing
Blow
art.
away!
Arctic
Swallow
Swallow.
Dead! I'll finish you here and now! Eagle Assault!
Ready to go.
Leave the charges to me!
It's another orange gel used though.
Now! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Getting a little worried by the usage of those.
Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
K9 best. Ooh, plus 70, 70s and 80s on stats. God damn it, stop using my gels. I wish you could tell them to bog off with using gels and manually do it. So I'd much rather have used the pineapples than the that restore 60% rather than the
Guess I
orange.
misread the landing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this just because I need materials.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm only getting far enough. I think I'll pass that
Really off-putting how little Alphan's like base R1 damage is. Like, I get that arts would obviously dominate, but it doesn't need to be so tiny.
I'll heal you all.
Blow away! I'll smash you!
What would I do more without? Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. In here.
Soaring Light Spear!
It's
on!
First aid. Tornado.
Burn in hell!
The flames will roar.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Blow away!
Sleep now.
Lightning Blade!
By the power of
Be still!
I can burn all this.
I'm on!
Explosion.
Watch this!
Heal.
Glacial Spear!
I'm knocked up!
Shield Blaster. All right.
Soaring Light Spear! Time to let it rip! You'll pay for that! Blow away! Coming through! Ha!
Just in case I die.
Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Ready? Try harder! Now!
Illuminate
You're
the
mine! Is this it?
Whoops.
Here's a healing spinner. First
I
aid.
really owe you one.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Talent Storm!
Can't be hasten.
Blow away! Not done yet! Hurricane Storm!
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Soaring Light Spear! Void Blast! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Get behind me.
Got it! In an instant! Impact Block!
Don't push yourself too
Manted claws.
hard.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural
Pineapple
style of
gel.
the
Beautiful.
Helgarahi. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrek 35 about it sometime.
I'm gonna just bypass that fight.
Don't get careless.
Dragon Swarm!
Don't tell me!
I'll take you all on!
Keep still.
Void Blast! Tear! Stardust!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. That'll bring you down. Illuminate the dark. Holy light.
Ready?
I'll crush you!
Go on, Law.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing
Be
arc.
still!
First aid.
Now I can let loose!
Raging storm. Listen. I'm on a roll.
I can't imagine what we'd do without you, Ren. Well. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, look. Things that require the blazing sword. AKA
Those
CP.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Holy Cloak. Which will be... yeah, probably well. Yeah, nice.
Good equipment!
I
Stat
can't say
ups.
its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Okay.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
More big boy.
I'm not done! Not today! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Fucking wasted my time.
There you go. Don't let up.
Hurricane Thrust!
Burning strike. Will this let's go.
Hurricane Thrust!
Here's
Go on, Rinwell with just consistent damage. I love it.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Arctic waterfall. Here's a healing arc.
That's enough!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
Watch this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap! Now I'm in the groove!
Hurricane Thrust!
I'm being served.
Blow away!
I'm going to use all the healing arc to accomplish this. Sleep now. Get ready with the others.
What a relief!
Easter!
That's
Water, hear my
Now
call.
in the groove!
All right,
Vacuum
it's
blade.
showtime. Tunnel, burning,
Burning
raging cascade.
Dazzle.
Magic attack.
I'll tear you apart!
Glacial spear.
Paralysis. Oh, beautiful.
Take this!
Wind, here's a healing arc. First aid.
Reposition Shion to here.
Hey, drinking orb. Dance in the wind. Sleep now.
Terror! Storm! Soaring Light Spear! On! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Up!
Vanish without a trace.
You picked the wrong fight! Vacuum Blade!
Time for one more!
Dragon Swarm!
Picture of I'll tear you
Blow
apart!
away! Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Nice.
Hey, anyone else think this? Might be a touch too dangerous.
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Nah, we don't need to do that at all. I think we can keep going at least until, like, possibly until the first boss, wherever that is. Then we can duck out and not only heal, rebuy. I've lost the power of speech. Rebuy gels, but we can also upgrade weapons to what we've got.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Far enough!
Yes, I was hoping to clip something with that.
These things really get on my nerves. Great Astral Spirit. What if they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Damn it!
Blah, blah, blah.
No further! Dragon Form!
Air thrust. You get dead.
Dragon Form!
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust.
Now I can let loose.
Blah, blah, blah.
Demon Fang!
Air thrust. Blah, blah, blah.
Demon Fang!
Finish without a trick.
Death Blossom!
Raining Cloud!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Iron Cleaver!
Banana, let's go! Now, Dolan! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Dance in the wind! Air Radiant Pierce! Photon Flash! Illuminate the magic is there!
Now I'm in the groove!
Start up! Get to the fray!
Rising
A
Falcon!
wheel of annihilation! Radiant Pierce!
You picked the wrong fight!
Watch this!
Dragon Form!
Mega Ray!
Raining
Now!
Blast!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Boom!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I'm going to take the big one as well. Then I might have to
Looks like
take a
trouble.
break.
Capital
And we'll continue afterwards.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Light! Pierce! Hydration Orb! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Light!
Did you hear it now? So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
Dragon Form! There!
Will this help? I can handle it.
Incineration
I'll
Wave!
finish you here now!
Here's a healing orb.
Hurricane Thrust!
First aid! There you are! You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
First force! Glacial
You picked the wrong fight! Tearing Gale!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Soaring Light Spear! Void Blast!
Now
I can let loose!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Void Blast!
Swallow
Dance! Tearing Gale!
Now I'm in magic! I'm going to use the power of my healing light to accomplish this.
In a bind? I'm on it! That is the spot.
A chain between heaven and earth.
There! Far enough!
A
Coming
wheel
this
of
time!
lightning.
Blew away!
Burn it!
Dragon Form!
A giant circle.
There!
Out of ammo. Winds of heaven.
Watch this! Let's tear him up!
Eat
We'll
dirt!
be saving this one.
Flew away!
Dragon Shell!
Frozen
Dragon
Fire.
Blade!
Whoa!
Be still!
I'm on it!
Rising
Now
Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm real mad.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
I'll crush you.
Fine, I was just trying to make sure I didn't die there.
Tenebrous claw.
I'm going to need
Yeah,
to
claw. Demon's descent. Flashing fang.
Nice.
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do
Beautiful.
you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Nice. Making good progress. Gegham Helgarahi. Gegham Helgarahi. Helgarahi. Gegham Helgarahi. Gegham Helgarahi. Right, okay. We're going to leave it here. We are 46 minutes in. So I think this is a good pause point. We're going to have a 15-minute break. And then we're going to continue a little bit more of what I assume is the last dungeon. So thanks for joining so far. We will be back imminently. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.